Good afternoon. Kwe kakina. Good afternoon. Hey, we're here to celebrate. Come on, let's have some energy and celebration. Good afternoon. I begin by acknowledging my little sister here, community member Emily Brockby, to the Brockby family, to your relatives, to the Algonquin communities, Algonquin Nation, leaders, artistic community members, everyone who is here. It is such an honor to be here, and I say it's also a blessing. It's a blessing for each and every one of us to be here today, to witness this unveiling of something that is so precious, so precious. As what was said earlier by our MC Carl, he acknowledged the territory, Algonquin territory. He welcomed everyone to this beautiful territory. And on behalf of the Algonquin Nation, Kwe kakina, Kwe. Pijajikoma, Anishinaabe o mamaweneniwag. Pijajikoma. Bienvenue à tous, bienvenue à la territoire non cédé de nos ancêtres, la nation algonquin. We're always so honored and so proud as Algonquin people, the first peoples of this land, to welcome everyone, brothers and sisters from various nations, Canadians, international visitors, to this beautiful, unsurrendered, unceded homeland of the Algonquin people, the homeland that the Creator entrusted on to us since time immemorial, and the homeland that we must ensure will be here forevermore for the children, the heart of Mother Earth, the children. What a most fitting time for this unveiling in the month of May. I'm thinking March because it's nice and cold in March. But May, Wabagun Jesus. It's the month of the flowers. It's the month of growth and the replenishing of Mother Earth. When Mother Earth brings forth her life, so we may celebrate that life, Wabagun Jesus, flowers, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And there's a day in May that's set aside that's called Earth Day. But we know as Anishinaabe people, as First Nations people, as Indigenous peoples, that every day is Mother Earth Day. Every day. Every day we must acknowledge her. Every day we must respect her. Every day we must take care of her and we must thank her. So at this time, the blessing that will be said is to acknowledge each and every one of us who are here, to acknowledge the power of Creator, to acknowledge the power of Mother Earth, to acknowledge the heartbeat of Mother Earth, to acknowledge the women, because the women are the heartbeat of Mother Earth, to acknowledge the children, because they are the heartbeat of Mother Earth. That is so special. It is so beautiful and powerful. A celebration, education, celebrating the beauty and the power that Emily has shared with us through her hard work. Educating Canadians and the world at large. Educating children so we may change tomorrow, which will be a beautiful, powerful, enriching day and future for the children. So let us put our hearts, our mind, our spirit together as one. Let us acknowledge one another with respect. Manajitawa win. Let us show this kindness and respect to our artists here, our little sister Emily Brockby, and to her family. Minawa Yawin. Let us show that kindness to one another. Let us show that respect to one another for the children. Let us come together in wisdom, Nibaka Win, all of us together. Kakina, Nichkiwedug, Anishinaabe. Together in this circle of life. And we say, Chimigwej Gishimanado, Migwej Kinakego. We thank the Creator. We thank you, Creator, for all of your blessing. From that water life, the plant life, the medicine life, the animal life, all that is above and all that is below, Chimigwej Mishomis. Migwej Gishimanado. Together, Creator, with one heart, one spirit, and one voice, we acknowledge that first grandmother whom you have blessed us with, all peoples of the world, for her light who shines upon us each and every night, so we may see our sister the stars. And we know and we thank her for regulating the waters of Mother Earth, and we say, Jesus. We thank our grandmother, the moon. We put our hearts, our spirit, and our voice together as one, and we acknowledge that first grandfather whose breath warms us each and every day to ensure that life continues. And we thank our Creator, Gishimanado, for blessing us with that first grandfather, Misho Miss Jesus, our grandfather, the Sun. Let us put our hearts, our spirit, our voice, and our mind together as one, as we acknowledge that first mother, that one mother who Creator has blessed us with, all peoples of the world, that one mother who continues to sustain us, that one mother who loves us so much that she is here each and every day since time immemorial. The heartbeat of Mother Earth. Kokomis Ashishjojoaki. We thank our Mother the Earth. We say thank you to her. As we acknowledge the first ancestors of this land, Nijen Wendaganag, and Anishinaabe Gomamawinini, those Algonquin ancestors. As we acknowledge all the ancestors of Indigenous peoples and everyone's ancestors. And let's remember, without the ancestors, we would not be here today. But together, as we celebrate our little sister Emily, in prayer, in love, in kindness, let us embrace those 7 grandfathers and acknowledge who they are. Let us embrace those 7 grandfathers and walk with them every moment of our lives. The grandfather of love, respect, wisdom, courage, honesty, humility, and truth. And we thank our little sister in this prayer for sharing those 7 grandfathers in her artwork. Heartbeat of Mother Earth. And may your heartbeat continue each and every day, because we are proud of you. We are so proud of you. Let us rejoice in the heartbeat of Mother Earth, because we, when our hearts beat, they are for Mother Earth too as well. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Let us embrace one another with kindness. Let us celebrate this in kindness. Let us celebrate this with pride. It's a celebration of love. Chimigwej Jonji Zagi Edwin. Thank you for your love. Chimigwej Kizagian. I love you all. Migwej. Thank you.
Thank you, Elder Commander Migwej. J'aimerais demander au président et chef de la direction du Centre national des arts à dire quelques mots. Please welcome Christopher Deacon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bonjour à tous. Thank you, Elder Commander, for those inspiring words. It's very difficult for me to follow them. Your words are like poetry, and I'm going to be reading my notes, but I'm going to do my best to channel the same energy. C'est un honneur de vous avoir avec nous cet après-midi. It's my honor to welcome several very important people here, including, of course, starting with la grande chef, Savannah McGregor, who was sharing with me some very encouraging energy to inspire me to get to do this properly. Aussi le conseiller Dan Kohoko de la Première Nation des Algonquins de Pikwakanagan. Also, of course, our Indigenous theatre leaders, Kevin Loring and Laurie Marchand, are with us. And all of you who are gathered here today, and all of you who are also following along on Facebook, it's a pleasure to have you with us. It's a very joyful moment today to be with you here to unveil a permanent visual land acknowledgement here at the National Arts Centre. Le CNA est situé tout près de la convergence des rivières Rideau, Kitchissippi et Gatineau. Ce territoire a été un lieu de rassemblement depuis des temps immémoriaux. Whenever we begin an important meeting or just before the curtain rises on a concert or a dance show or theater performance, we begin by acknowledging the territory, saying, the NAC is located on the unceded, unsurrendered homeland of the Algonquin Anishinaabe. Le CNA est situé sur le territoire non cédé de la nation algonquine. These are profound and meaningful words. Nous exprimons aussi ces paroles par écrit dans nos documents officiels et sur notre site web. Starting today, the meaning of these words will be expressed through the beautiful work of Emily Rakoupe Huffler, and that we're just about to unveil behind me. Emily's creation will be displayed here permanently in one of the most prominent spaces in the National Arts Centre. This is where hundreds of thousands of visitors walk through every year, and we will be so honored and delighted that they will now be seeing this wonderful work. Tous les visiteurs du CNA pourront admirer l'œuvre d'Emily et en apprendre davantage sur le territoire, la culture et les traditions des Algonquins Anishinaabe. We have been taught by our elders, such as Lieutenant Commander, how important it is to acknowledge the host Algonquin territory with care, with authenticity, and with respect. These words need to come from the heart. Here at the NAC, when we recognize the territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe, we strive to connect the words to our own experience and to our commitment to advancing the work of reconciliation on Turtle Island. Elders and knowledge keepers have reminded us that from time immemorial, long before settlers came here, this was a place where Indigenous people would gather in the summer to feast, to exchange goods, to create arts and crafts, and to dance in powwows. Mais comment faire pour préserver et relancer les riches traditions autochtones? Au Sénat, nous y tentons de le faire en consacrant une scène nationale aux artistes autochtones et à leurs histoires racontées dans leur propre voix. We do this every season by showcasing Indigenous artists and by presenting Indigenous works of theater, dance, and music. These works are presented by our Indigenous theater team led by Kevin Loring and Laurie Marchand. Le CNA continuera de mettre de l'avant les histoires autochtones d'un océan à l'autre afin de préserver et promouvoir les langues et les cultures autochtones. We strive to make the NAC the home of all Indigenous artists, and Algonquin artists in particular, because you represent the host nation and play a leading role in the sharing of Anishinaabe culture and traditions. Finally, to all our Algonquin friends who are watching us today, I'd like you to know this. The NAC is your home. Vous êtes chez vous ici. Miigwech. Avant de dévoiler la magnifique œuvre d'Emily, j'aimerais inviter un de nos invités d'honneur à dire quelques mots. We are delighted that she could join us today, the Grand Chief of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation, Savannah McGregor.
Kwekakna, bonjour tout le monde. Hi, everybody. What an honor it is to be here. Although I'm just catching this beautiful project on the tail end, I just want to give my hands up and thank everybody that was part of this and making sure that it's done in a good way that truly honors our past, previous, and future generations, and for setting the standard. Miigwech, Elder Commander, for your beautiful blessing. It helped ground me and makes me more comfortable to stare at you all and feel confident in my words. Congratulations, Emily Chimigwech, for creating, I haven't seen it yet, but I can't wait, so I'm going to keep this short. I can't wait to see this beautiful piece of art that honors our future generations and our Anishinaabe Algonquin ancestors. Thank you. Ottawa is the heart of the Algonquin Nation, and all of our tributary rivers flow into the Kitchissippi and our ancestral highway. I hear it often, and when doing the drive south to come here, it's real, it's true, except now it's all dammed up and we can't just go on our canoes anymore, unfortunately. The National Arts Centre is so good to us. Miigwech for this permanent land acknowledgement. It helps us in setting the standard and will show every person that comes here whose territory they are on. Miigwech.
I'm just going to keep Grand Chief here, and I'm going to invite Elder Commanda and Christopher and Emily, and we're going to do the unveiling of the permanent land acknowledgement. So, Christopher. Okay, drum roll. Actually, I'll just give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, unveil.
Wow. Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Lots of photographers today. We're good. Thank you very much. So, c'est une œuvre magnifique. Bravo, Emily. Congratulations. Now, today's a joyous occasion, and really, what better way to celebrate than with a song? J'aimerais vous demander d'accueillir les membres des Pikwakanagan Wildflowers avec Kiana et Maya White Duck.
Miigwech. Miigwech.
Hello? Oh, there we are. So that was a beautiful performance. Thank you. Merci. Now let me tell you a bit more about Emily Brakupe-Hoffler. She's an Algonquin Anishinaabe artist from Giriganzibi, Anishinaabe, practicing in community-based public art with a vision to promoting Algonquin culture and artists. Emily's recent works focus on reclaiming stories through printmaking, photography, and integrating First Nations beadwork into natural and common items. She has worked on public art projects such as the Algonquin canoe sculpture at the Pimisi Light Rail train station and others. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Brakupe-Hoffler.
Kwekwe, Emily Brakupe-Hoffler Nindishnakas, Kitakanzibi Anishinaabe Nindanjaba, Makwa Nindodem, Nantanaki Ottawa, Miigwech Kije Manido, Anje Angajagak, Ashik Anje Ke, Mini Gay Winan, Kaye Ke, Kija Dagawanawin, Miigwech Kidizik, Anje Kikina Mage Wenan, Ka Mijieg, Miigwech Kibe, Mawan Ji Diang Nongom, Ashik, Miigwech Ningaaki, Keye Nikomis Tipikizis, Kakina Namewen Jig, Ashik, Kaganza Gewen. I'm in the fields already. Thank you. This is the first time I've ever opened in the Algonquin language, but I wanted my ancestors to hear me today. Sorry. Hello, bonjour. My name is Emily Brakupe-Hoffler. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm so honored to have so many people I love and respect here to celebrate the unveiling of Heartbeat of Mother Earth, a visual land acknowledgement and celebration of the great Algonquin nation. J'aimerais saluer tous ceux qui nous regardent sur Facebook Live. Merci d'être avec nous. Thank you so much to everyone joining us on Facebook Live. Il y a tellement de gens que je veux remercier, y compris tous ceux qui nous sont ici aujourd'hui. Je veux aussi exprimer ma gratitude à tous ceux qui ne le sont pas. À chacun d'entre vous, merci. First, I need to thank the NAC and all the wonderful staff I've worked with. Thank you so much, Christopher, for your wonderful words. And I also wanted to thank Robert for all his support during this process. Creating a piece of art, including meaningful sessions with elders, was ambitious. Throw in a global epidemic, and you get a really interesting experience. I also wanted to thank Carl for helping facilitate meetings and answering last-minute phone calls for me and organizing this amazing event. I have a very supportive family here with me today and joining online. Growing up, I always wanted to be an artist. I grew up in a family of artists. Painters, photographers, writers, beaters, quilters, makers. I knew living a creative life was possible because of their loving example. Thank you to my parents for telling me I could do anything I put my mind to, but also for showing me the way and spending time with me so that things like this are possible. All of your lived experiences contributed to who I am today. Thank you to my husband, Mike, for supporting my dreams. Having a partner and a spouse who sees you for who you are is very special. And also for helping me carry around crates of art supplies and watching movies and shows with me night after night while I was beading and making things. Thank you to my grandparents, my ancestors. Your stories are woven into every fiber of my being, and I will continue being inspired by you and sharing what you've taught me. Thank you to my children, Christian, Victor, and Violet. They're here with us today. Everything that I am reclaiming is for you. I love seeing how proud you are of who you are and where you come from. I really wanted to create a welcoming work of art that highlighted this region, the landmarks, our traditions of the Algonquin people. This piece has the night sky with our sky teachings and stories, the sacred Akikojuan Falls, the forest, birch trees that give us baskets, canoes, bidings, and teachings, and a reflection of ourselves, including everyone in the circle. As an artist and as a First Nations woman, seeing Indigenous representation growing in the public space, like at the National Arts Center, has been inspiring, and I am truly humbled to have my work and voice join this conversation. Finally, I must thank the wonderful elders who shared their time and teachings with me, Albert Dumont, Annie Smith St. George, Pinook Smith, and Claudette Commanda, who honors us with her presence here today. I admire you all so much, and each of you taught me something new that's reflected in this piece of art. I just want to finish by saying that a visual land acknowledgement speaks every language. In this United Nations Decades of Indigenous Language, I would invite everyone to learn some of the Algonquin language to honor this territory. Language is healing, and language is powerful. I hope everyone who sees this will see where we are and feel their own connection to the land and this place. Elder Claudette told me during our talk that we are all in the circle together. Chimigwech, thank you, merci.
Merci, Emily. Now, I want to thank all of you for joining us today, whether it be live here at the NAC or on Facebook. We hope to see you again soon. Before you go, I hope you'll stay a little while and come and see Emily and say hi to Emily and chat with our guests. And there's plenty of refreshments. And please stay a while, and we'll take a few photos if you want to take some photos with the artwork. Miigwech. Oh, and we have a gift. Did you want Emily has made a gift for everyone here today. Can you want to talk about
Yeah, so just quickly, I was supposed to mention it in my speech. I got too nervous. But I made a gift for everyone here today. Giveaway is a part of our culture and tradition, so I thought it was really important to do something. For this project, I collected a lot of birch that's used in this piece, and I didn't want anything to go to waste, so I saved everything that was left, and I've made some magnets, so there's something for everyone who's here. So please come and see me, and I'll give it to you. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Stay a while. Thank you. Merci.